All right, hey Kens, welcome
Hi.
back.
I know it's been a
It
while.
has been a while. We've had some life challenges,
Yep.
but we learned from it.
Mhm.
We had some sicknesses, um, but we're committed to doing it, so we're back.
Yep.
So
We're back.
we're back. Thanks for the patience, but
Yes.
we're here.
Mhm.
And while we were away,
Yep.
you celebrated your 17th birthday, so happy belated 17th birthday.
Thank you. I spent it in bed, sick and dead, pretty much.
And dead.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I know that we had a rough bout with sickness, but I'm
Yeah.
glad everybody is
All you.
healthy
Yes.
and back to 100%.
Mhm.
So yeah, how was your birthday besides being sick and dead in bed?
It was good. I mean, I didn't obviously do much, but we might do something this weekend.
Yes, we are going to make up for the missed celebration
Yes.
this weekend.
So that will be good.
That'll
And
be
then,
really good.
yeah, doesn't really feel like I'm 17. I
You are.
know, it's crazy.
It is crazy. Time flies.
Mhm.
So, in honor of your birthday, today's episode is going to be all about Kenzie. So you, as the audience, can learn about Kenzie and get to
Oh,
know her a little bit better. So
boy.
I prepared some questions, and I'm excited to hear your responses, and I'm excited for the audience to get to know you and hear your responses.
Yeah.
So um, here we go.
Okay, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're going to do awesome.
Okay.
So days, weeks, and months go slow and fast. So looking back over the past year, you say, it doesn't feel like you're 17, but a whole year has
Mhm.
passed. Like, what would you say some of your biggest wins have been over the past year?
I think that at least one of them is how much like discipline I've grown throughout the last couple years, and like obviously I'm still learning and I'm not perfect, but like that's like helped me like through a lot of stuff, like
Mm,
just like my discipline.
yeah,
Yeah, and just like being consistent.
nice. How do you think that came about?
Honestly, I feel like it started with like the gym, and then like that led me to like wanting to like better myself in other ways, and like it like truly like formed because like I wanted to feel good so bad. Like I just wanted it so bad that it just like became like I just came really disciplined, and I taught myself that like if you want this really bad, you need to like do it.
Yeah. So it came like slowly throughout the year. It
Mhm.
wasn't just like a light switch like came on, right?
Yeah, no, no. Like I remember I went to the gym like a couple days a week, and then I started going consistently, and then I got on track with my food, and then I started like reading and journaling, and it all just like added up.
Nice. So it's trickled through like all aspects of your life.
Yeah. Mhm.
Nice. Which one was the hardest um, to build the discipline in?
For me, like out of those things, like it's like honestly like the food, and
Mm,
that's still a struggle for me
yeah.
because like I don't know, I just feel like I've dealt with like a lot of like mindset changes over food, and it's like hard because like food is such like a big thing in like our society, and
Yeah.
it is hard, but I'm still learning and I'm still
Yeah,
getting
food
through it.
is definitely it's challenge, and I remember when I did my competitions, that was the hardest part about
Mhm.
the competitions. It wasn't the training
Mhm.
or like the lifting, the cardio, anything. It was all around food because
Mhm.
like food is such a like a social norm.
Yeah.
Like everywhere you go, there's food,
Mhm.
and generally speaking, like when you're trying to be healthy and work out, like the food doesn't like live up to the standards of what you need to eat when you're
Yeah.
trying to like dial it in.
Yeah.
So like that totally makes sense.
Yeah. And it's like obviously I'm still learning and I still have so much to learn.
Yeah. But you have a really nice head start.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like at least I haven't gotten to the point where it's like, okay, like I need to lock in. Like
Yeah.
I'm like still like I'm like at a good point where I like can like make mistakes while learning.
Yeah. I mean it's an ever evolving
Yeah.
like discipline and
Mhm.
learning. But like you're so early to the game, like you have so much like runway ahead of you to
Yeah.
like trial and error and just like
Yeah,
keep it on.
exactly.
But you have such a good base. Like you're gonna do awesome, or you
Period.
are
Thanks.
awesome. So conversely, um, as opposed to like what was your biggest win,
hmm
what was your biggest challenge or biggest learning um, moment over the past year or a couple?
I think this past year I've really like looked in to, and I've realized that I do need to become more balanced. Like I need to have more balance.
Mm,
Like instead of like I need to go to the gym, I need to do this, like just being like, okay, calm down, take a step back and like really like what is my priority? Like is it going to the gym or is it seeing my family?
mm,
And it's like I going to the gym is a priority, but also like being with my family and people that I love is a priority. And I've just realized that I've always put the gym and eating healthy above that. But now I want to take a step back and put my family and loved ones above that.
mm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all about the journey,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Mhm.
so there's never, as humans, we're always like setting goals and waiting to get to like, oh, when I get to X, like
Yeah.
it'll be perfect. But like to your point, you realize you set a goal and you got there and you're like, oh crap, like maybe I could have done that a little bit better.
Yeah.
So like I think that's an amazing trait to
Mhm.
have, is to be able to be self-reflective and
Mhm.
look in and realize, oh, I did do this, I achieved it, but I could do it a little bit
Yeah,
differently.
exactly. And just like balancing my time better is very important for me like to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think balance is a very challenging
Mhm.
um, word for high
Yeah.
achievers,
It
because
is.
I have the
It
same
is.
like problem issue, is that like we're both cut from the same cloth. We're high achievers, like our whole family is. So we're always like going hard
Mhm.
for something, and finding the balance sometimes can be hard
Yeah.
because like once we put our mind to something, like
Mhm.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's see. So when we're sitting here next year,
mhm.
365 days later, and hopefully you won't be sick next year.
Yes.
But if when we're sitting here, next year,
mhm.
and we're having the same birthday conversation, what does like success look like, and what would a like successful year for you to be like, hell yeah, like that year rocked?
I think like going back to what I was just saying is like really balancing my time, really making deeper connections and relationships and also while still achieving my like fitness goals and like educational goals
Mm,
is really like that's really what I want to focus on. While and I want to like focus on like learning like the mindset stuff,
mm-hmm,
like the books that we read.
mm,
Like that's really important to me.
nice.
hmm
What are some of your, if you want to share with everybody, like your goals for like fitness and mindset and all the things that you have? Just give us a couple snippets into your
um,
next year.
fitness wise, probably like being more open to doing like more things. Like I want to like go to Pilates and yoga and like try new things and like just like also be balanced because like what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get like too like locked in and I'm uh just need to slow down.
Yeah.
And for mindset, I'm really like focusing on like positivity, looking at the good side of things and just like being like a kinder person, I feel
Mm,
like. Because I feel as though like in high school it's very easy to like be negative and just like be rude, but like I don't want to be that. And like if my friends do that, like I don't want to follow them and
yeah.
do that. I want to take a step back and be like, no, that's not me. Like
Mm,
I don't want to do that.
yeah. Stick to your standards
Yeah.
regardless of what everybody else around you is
Mhm.
doing.
Yeah.
And that kind of like relates to like the discipline with the food too.
Mhm.
So like that's a discipline too, building a discipline to stick to your standards regardless of
Mhm.
the situation.
Yeah. And I think another important one for the food is like sometimes I get too locked in and I'm not balanced enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like kind of restricting myself of all the things that I want to enjoy because like at the end of the day, like if I want a cookie, like I should have a cookie
Yeah.
because I'm not like in prep for bodybuilding. So
Right.
at the end of the day, like it's life and you only live once. If I want a cookie, I should have a
Yeah.
cookie.
I was literally just talking to somebody yesterday at the coffee shop about this.
Really?
Um, we were both talking. He works out, and we were just like talking, and I was actually talking about you, and he was talking about his son, and his son and you have a lot in common, and we were literally talking about like the struggle of like finding that balance.
Mhm.
And he literally used the same analogy of like my wife like bakes a batch of cookies, he's
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna fucking eat some
Yeah, exactly.
cookies.
Because at the end of the day, if I'm not like in prep or something, then like I should because it's life.
Yeah,
And it's about life is about balance. And if you want a cookie to enjoy a cookie, then
have a cookie.
yeah. Sometimes it's not
Maybe
a
that should be our new motto, have a cookie.
have a cookie.
And
It
honestly, like your
should.
metabolism is so high right now, like you're
Yeah.
burned it off like
I know.
before you've even like swallowed the
I
cookie.
know. I probably just need to take like 10 jumping jacks.
Yeah, like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, these next couple of ones I think are gonna a little bit more challenging,
Oh boy.
force you to reflect
Okay.
and look forward to. Um, Actually, before we get there, I got one more.
Okay.
Um, so sitting here today, I'm gonna ask a cliche question.
Hmm.
Like, what does your ideal life look like? Meaning, like, what do you want to do when you grow up?
For me, like the first thing that like I see when I like picture myself when I'm older is like a happy, healthy family. And then like I want to have like balance between work and home life.
Mm,
Like I want to be able to have the flexibility to be able to do stuff with my family. And I want to like just like I don't know, I just like spending time with my family is just so important to
mm,
me. And that's just like really what I look forward to and just like making sure that like I raise my kids to be like good people
nice.
and like for like job wise like I have no idea what I want to do.
You have plenty of time to think about it, but I am curious what you're gonna do because
I
I know
don't
what
know.
Maddie's doing. I have a couple of ideas of what you might want to do, and
I feel
then
like same, but like I don't at the same time.
but that's okay. You're 17.
Yeah.
And then I know what Pearson and Neela are going to be. They're going to be trial lawyers.
They are, and they're gonna win every one of their
Yeah,
cases.
no one's going to be able to argue with them.
Yeah. And also another big priority is I want to see the world.
Mm,
I want to travel so much.
you should definitely do that. I haven't traveled that much.
Mhm.
And whenever I see other people traveling, I am always like, I want to get to that place where I
Mhm.
am able to travel and see the world because every time I do travel,
Mhm.
I realize that our world, like the world we live in, is so big,
Mhm.
but we get so caught up in our daily routines
Mhm.
that it becomes so microscopic. And I just love traveling because it like forces you to like take off your blinders and see
Mhm.
the world for what it really is.
Yeah.
Like for example, when we went to Texas for Maddie's cheering,
Yeah.
it was just like it in
It
it's
was.
just so huge. Like it's so
It
different, and
is.
it's just like I love to see that, and like
Mhm.
it makes me, it gets me into like a creative state,
Mhm.
and just like I think about things differently when I'm traveling as
Mhm.
opposed to like just going through like your daily routine like every single day.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Like when we went to Texas, like that was nothing like I expected it to be.
Mm,
Like it was totally different.
yeah.
And like, oh my God, my favorite place is Aruba. Like, Dad, we have to go there. I like
All
it's
right.
my favorite place. It just feels like freedom there. Like
Mm.
it's just like so amazing.
Well, maybe we should buy an investment property in Aruba.
We should.
Oh, well, that's cool. I'm 100% confident that no matter what you decide to do from a career perspective, that you'll crush it. So,
Period, thanks.
All right, so now these are the two more
Oh
challenging questions
God.
that are going to make you like look back and look forward. So, knowing what you know now at 17 years old, you know everything, right?
Mm.
What are one or two or a few pieces of advice that you wish you could go back and give your 7-year-old self? So, think about when you were Pearson's age. What would you,
I don't even remember 7 years
whenever you can remember,
old.
what would you want to tell your younger self that if you knew that younger self would listen, like just give them a piece of advice or a few pieces of advice that would help you on the journey of getting to where you are now?
Mm, maybe like surround yourself with people, like good people.
Mm,
Like all the drama and the friend drama, just like if that happens, just like get out of it. Like it's not worth it.
mm,
Because I know that now, and I'm totally I live by that. Like the drama's not worth it.
yeah.
And maybe another one is like I don't like take the small things in
Mm.
because we
Enjoy
take
like a
so
little,
many things for granted, and it's just like crazy. It's just like you gotta really take the small things in.
enjoy the small things. The small things in life are like the true joy,
Yeah, exactly.
and they happen when you least expect it. Like you
Mhm.
can plan this extravagant thing, but like it could be like a random like Tuesday morning that like something small happens that like we'll talk about forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Mhm.
And I like the going back to the first thing you said, surrounding yourself with people, like positive people. Like it's definitely like a huge cliche saying, but like you surround yourself, if you whoever you surround yourself with, like if you surround yourself with four like troublemakers, you're
Mhm.
gonna be sure to be the fifth. If you
Yeah.
surround yourself with five like millionaires, you're sure to be the fifth.
Yeah.
So it's so true. You as human nature, you mold to your environment,
Yeah.
and that's actually one of my goals this year is to put myself into um, bigger rooms
Mhm.
where the people that are in those rooms, their reality are my goals,
Mhm.
because that will just help elevate me, and it will make like it's more, I'll be more apt to like reach those goals because those people have already been there, and
Mhm.
I'll just be around them, and I'll just like, it's human nature, I'll need to level up.
Yeah, I love that.
So
Also, I feel like another thing is like I feel like I've been so like shy and anxious to like put myself out there, but like
mm,
I feel like a big thing I would tell myself is just like put yourself out there and like don't care what people think.
yeah.
You just like who cares what other people think? Like if what you're doing makes you happy, then like do
Who
it.
cares? Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree. That's on my list for this year too. Is just like caution to the wind. Like, who cares? Like, live your life. Like, we
Yeah.
literally only get. I was reading my book the other day, and I saw this table, and it like hit me like a ton of bricks. It literally laid out like ages,
Mhm.
and it said the whole point of it was like we get one shot,
Mhm.
and your days are numbered.
Mhm.
So like be you
Yeah.
and do you and like who you are, and who cares what anybody thinks. And I looked at the chart, and I was like, I saw like my estimated numbers left compared to like your estimated number of days left. And
Ew,
I
I
was
don't even
like,
like thinking about
I don't like,
that.
and usually like I hate thinking like that, but it was like actually like it was motivating because I was
Mhm.
like, shit, like we're not getting out of this alive, so we might
Yeah.
as well do what we want. And like
Yeah.
I don't like thinking like that, but like it was the first time that I was ever open to it, and I
Mhm.
was like, well, shit, I gotta start doing some things different. So,
Yeah. I feel like that's another reason why I've been like thinking like that I want more balance and I want to spend more time with my family because
mm,
like at the end of the day like I mean I hate thinking about it but
I
like
know it's all
it's
we really
true.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so can like,
That
I,
got deep.
yeah, that got real deep. So thanks for sticking with us on that
Yeah, sorry guys.
one. So now we're gonna go the other way. We just did like a look back.
Mhm.
So if you were sitting with your 85-year-old self,
Mhm.
what what would your 85-year-old self tell you? Tell your 17-year-old self.
Oh my gosh, like in what context?
Just like if you were sitting with your 85, like think of it like this: if you were sitting with like your grandmother or something, like what would she say what is some advice she would pass on to you? So like, what would your 85-year-old self tell like your grandchild or
Hmm.
someone your age right now to like help them? Because I mean, 17 to 85, like that's 70 years. Like that's a long freaking
Yeah,
time. So
that
like,
is.
it's a very philosophical question
I
and like
mean,
a long shot, but like I heard it on a podcast and I really liked it.
I feel like I obviously there's a lot of gap year, like there's a lot of 70 years that I haven't experienced.
Yeah.
So maybe like I don't know, like make sure like you work hard on everything that you do, like don't like half-ass anything. But at the same time, like make sure like you get your priorities straight.
Mm.
And like do you know what I'm like trying to say?
Yeah.
Like I don't really know.
Yeah. So I think the way that the podcast framed it up is like, what would it was a little bit different question, but the same like basic when you
Hmm.
boil it down. It was like, what would your 85-year-old self be like screaming at you right now to like do, and like
Oh,
what
like
would they
right now,
right now?
not with like the rest of my years.
Yeah, just like what like
Mhm.
85-year-old self looking back and like obviously that 85-year-old self knows like the whole journey that you're going to go on to get there.
Mhm.
What would they be screaming at you to like do right now? And another way that I've heard that question asked is like, if you're, excuse me, if your life was a movie, what would the audience be screaming at you right now? Because you know, you watch a
Yeah.
movie and like you see the main character and you know what that main character should do, but in the movie they're like, oh my gosh, they don't know what to do, but like you're the audience and you're going, do the thing, like ask her
Yeah.
out or
Yeah.
take the chance or like do whatever.
I don't know. I feel like maybe like I don't know. Maybe like spend more time with my friends or like just like I don't maybe like
I feel like one of the things that they might say is what you just touched upon, what you told your 7-year-old self is like, who cares what other people think?
yeah.
Do your thing, live your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you get to be 85, like, you're like,
Nobody's gonna remember that one little thing you did in high school.
yeah. So, like, for me, that's one of the things that I think my 85-year-old self would like tell me.
Mhm.
Um, I was doing something in a coffee shop today, and um, I was I was like taking pictures of myself sitting there
Mhm.
to create some content that I'm gonna put out,
Mhm.
and I felt very self-conscious.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
but like after I did it, I was sitting there and I just kind of looked around and I'm like, no one gives a shit. Like
Mhm.
everyone in the coffee shop was worried about their own self.
Mhm.
Like they weren't worried about me.
Yeah.
And even if they did judge me, like in that moment, they're not going to remember, like they're not going to sit around the table tonight at dinner and be like, hey, I saw this guy in the coffee shop doing this. So like
Yeah.
everyone's so self like aware and like they're always worried about themselves. So like
Mhm.
us worrying about what other people think, like who can like they're really not thinking about us. They're thinking about themselves.
Yeah, and I feel like I've kind of posted about that like on TikTok, like being like some people are like scared to go to the gym, and it's like nobody's looking at you. They're just looking at themselves, like if their muscles look big enough
Yeah,
in the
probably
mirror.
taking a selfie of themselves.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm filming myself to post on TikTok. Like don't be scared. Like
Yeah.
and like that's the same thing what I think like sometimes I film in the grocery store. It's like,
Yeah. Somebody may see you in the moment, but like two like not even 2 minutes, like 30 seconds later they're gonna
yeah.
forget.
Exactly.
Like who cares? Like I
Yeah.
know I've like thought of it in the gym before. Like I see someone else filming
Mhm.
and I put myself in their shoes, but like I see them film and like 30 seconds later I forget about it because I'm
Yeah.
like wrapped up in my
You're
workout. So
probably
like
just
who
thinking
cares?
like make sure you don't like step in front of that guy's camera.
Yeah,
Like
who
nothing.
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
But
was a hard one.
that one was hard.
I appreciate you
I
trying to come up with an answer though. Um,
don't think I still came up with an answer, but
yeah.
whatever.
So no, that was good. We'll get a little bit later and we'll start to wrap it up here. But so 17, what are you grateful for? Like, seems where you've been talking a lot about living in the moment and enjoying the small things. Like, what are you grateful for on your 17th belated birthday?
I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful to be healthy and have a working body that I can move every day. I'm thankful for all of my family, and I'm thankful that this is a weird one, but that now that we were just talking about like old age, I'm grateful that I got to like meet a lot of my
Mm,
great grandparents.
yeah,
That's like really cool because a lot of people don't get that.
that is very cool.
And I'm thankful for new beginnings. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for just food. I'm thankful to
Food,
for food to
for
be
cookies.
it's be- I'm thankful to be able to have access to healthy food,
Mm,
and I'm thankful for all the places I've traveled and seen. And even though I hate going to school, I'm thankful that I get to get an education. And I'm thankful that we're finally filming again.
I know. I'm thankful for this podcast
Yes, me too.
and doing it with you.
Me too.
Cool.
And I'm thankful I only work one time this week.
Nice. So, all right. I guess last but not least, what what do you want to say to the people who support you and watch this show? What do you want to leave them with?
Um, well, I'm thankful for all of you guys, and make sure that you just like live your life to the fullest and don't care what people think, and try to reflect and instead of thinking all of the negative, try to think of the positive because it's really important.
Mm,
Because at the end of the day, you only live once, so why not live it happy?
that's right. Nice. Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the questions. It
Yeah.
was good to get a little bit of insight into Kenzie brain.
Did you learn something about me?
Did I learn something? Nothing really surprised me. I honestly know you
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
I think more so. Um, make it a little emotional, but
Oh
I
god.
think just listening to your answers made me really proud about the person that
Oh god,
you
guys, we're about to get some tears.
that you are. No, like you're 17 years old, but like you're wise beyond your years, and you have an amazingly huge heart, and you're very caring. And I'm mainly really proud of who you are, and it's
Oh.
fun to watch you as well as all your siblings like
Mhm.
grow and become who you are, and it just makes me a proud dad.
Well, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, well, thanks everybody for tuning in to the belated birthday episode. Hope
Yeah,
you enjoyed learning about our co-host Kenzie. And I wish you the happiest of 17th year. And I can't wait to be sitting here next year
I
reflecting
know.
and seeing what you did personally.
Well, we might not be sitting here.
Where might we be sitting?
I don't know because. Oh, wait. I'm going to be a senior next year.
Hmm.
I am going to be here next year.
Yes, you are. We could
I'm,
be,
I'm running too fast right
yeah, we
now.
could be in a different podcast studio if that's what you meant.
Oh,
Like, yeah, so who
period.
knows? Maybe that was a little universe coming through speaking.
Yeah, because, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so,
I keep on thinking that, like, because I'm in a lot of classes right now that are like making me think of like my future and it's like making me rush things, but I need to slow
mm,
down.
slow your roll.
Yeah, I do.
I've been saying that to Mila just about every day because, just as an aside before we wrap this up, every day on the way to school or on the way home from school, she asks when can she sit in a booster seat like Pearson because she's still in a car seat.
Isn't she like getting me?
And I keep saying, like, pretty soon, honey, you got to be like a little bit, taller, a little bit older. And she's like, I can't wait till I'm 6 or 7, and then she makes a 6, 7 joke, but then like she's just saying like her like it's so funny like from a 4-year old's perspective like she's trying to rush time because
Yeah.
she wants to sit in a booster, and I keep
Mhm.
telling her I'm like Mila like slow your roll. So like
Yeah.
Kenzie, slow your
Well,
roll.
I remember when I was like 14 or 15, I was like,
You couldn't wait to drive.
yes, I just like couldn't wait to drive. And now I'm at the point where I'm just like, can't wait to get a tattoo.
Hmm.
That's my next, like,
Bucket list.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get that tattoo.
I know. But I've heard you say before, like, you don't even like driving. Like, there's sometimes,
No,
like,
I
you avoid
don't.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, like, I'd way rather be a passenger.
Mm.
But like, I do like the freedom of being able to drive.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Because Maddie said, once you're in college, you're gonna regret ever saying that you hate driving.
Mm.
She doesn't get to drive.
Yeah. So,
Anyways, we're
anyways,
yapping.
we're rambling
Yeah.
now. But thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thanks
Happy belated
guys.
birthday,
Thank
Kenzie. Have an
you.
awesome year. And we will see you all next week.
Bye guys.